Hello, I'm Abhinav Gupta and welcome back to the daily news bulletin of Jagran English. Let's begin with the first big story of the day. The Supreme Court today directed that it will review the constitutional validity of the government's move to scrap the special status for Jammu and Kashmir under Article 370 early this month in October. The top court has also sought a response from the centre as it heard a batch of petitions against the government's decision. The Supreme Court has referred all the petitions to a 5-judge constitution bench. During today's hearing, left leader Sitaram Yechuri and a Kashmiri student who wants to meet his parents were allowed by the Supreme Court to visit Jammu and Kashmir. Moreover, the centre and the Jammu and Kashmir administration were asked by the court to respond in 7 days after a petition sought directions for restoration of all modes of communication so that the media can function freely in the region. Earlier this month, the apex court had refused to interfere with the restrictions, including the communication clampdown in Jammu and Kashmir, saying that reasonable time should be given for bringing normalcy in the sensitive situation. Jammu and Kashmir has been under strict restrictions since the government announced its decision to end this special status and split it into 2 union territories. Moving on to the next big story. Congress leader Rahul Gandhi on Wednesday said that while he disagrees with the government on several issues, Kashmir remains India's internal issue and there is no room for Pakistan to interfere in it. Rahul Gandhi further said that violence in the valley is instigated and supported by Pakistan, which provides safe havens to terror organizations. The remarks by the Congress leader marks a major shift in his stance over the Kashmir issue. Rahul Gandhi has been criticizing the centre over the handling of Jammu and Kashmir ever since the abrogation of Article 370, which gave special status to the state. Last week, he was stopped from visiting Srinagar and turned away from the airport. Rahul Gandhi's remarks soon saw backing from Congress MP Shashi Tharoor, who has recently been criticized by the party for praising the Modi government over the decisions taken on Jammu and Kashmir. A delegation of opposition leaders, including Rahul Gandhi, which wanted to visit the valley to take stock of the situation after the withdrawal of the special status of Jammu and Kashmir on August 5, was not allowed to leave the Srinagar airport on Saturday by the state administration and had to return to the national capital. Former Finance Minister P Chidambaram, who is in CBI custody in the INX Media case on Tuesday, told the Supreme Court that the probe agency wanted his arrest just to humiliate him. Chidambaram asked how he can be called a kingpin for an alleged offence with retrospective effect. As the top court extended till today the interim protection from arrest granted to Mr. Chidambaram on August 23 in the alleged money laundering case filed by the Enforcement Directorate, Mr. Chidambaram's family has alleged that the government's motive was to demonize and humiliate him. Chidambaram asked the top court to tell the probe agency to show transcripts of his questioning in the alleged money laundering case. After the CBI filed a FIR in May 2017 over the alleged irregularities in the FIPB clearance granted to the INX Media Group for receiving overseas funds of Rs 305 crore in 2007, when Mr. Chidambaram was the finance minister, the Enforcement Directorate filed a case of alleged money laundering against him. With this, I conclude the daily news bulletin for today. We will be back tomorrow with more big stories of the day. You can log on to english.jagran.com to track all developments of the day. You can also follow us on Twitter, Facebook and YouTube. Thank you and goodbye.